like it's a carnival.
Your home for everything soca and everything carnival.
4-7 she a different place.
Power 95, soca in Jam Nation. Ladies' Room. Come see you compliments. Renwick Thompson and Company Limited. Agents for Western Union.
2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 3 is 6.
Education multiplies their chances and places the world of opportunity in their hands. No matter where they are in the world, make sure they're prepared for their journey back to school with Western Union. School fees, books, room and board, whatever the reason. Knowledge, independence, opportunity. Western Union, moving money for better.
From the studio to the fence. Power 95, soca in Jam Nation.
Listen, they want does not walk in the steps of the wicked. Now sit in the seat of the scornful. That person's like a tree plant. See them from afar, see them. Got them from a distance. Good as big like world. Good as small like red hands. I tell you they can't stop a praying man. I'll want to send and send me back. I'll want to build a plenty back. Can't stop a praying man. I'll want to bring it back. I'll want to take a stand and favor. That is that. Jehovah got me covered. That is that. Personally favored. That is that. Jehovah got me covered. That is that. Mankind, unkind, you can't trust them at all. At all, at all, at all. At all, at all, at all. Humans, demons, they want to see you fall. They want to see you fall. They love to see you fall. It's the same man that feed them. It's the same man they fight them. Oh Lord, it's the same roof that shelter them. Yeah, it's the same them outside to wait. I tell you they can't stop a praying man. I'll want to send me back. I'll want to build a plenty back. Can't stop a praying man. I'll want to bring it back.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the show. Well, my guests bailed on me at the last minute. Was supposed to have the brothers in the building, but unfortunately, had to reschedule. But I don't mind too much because I've been meaning to want to have a conversation with you guys for the past couple of days, but we've been so busy every day having artists in the building. So yeah, sometimes disappointment turns out to be a good thing, So we can talk this morning, and I'm sure you saw the heading. I had to literally change it at the last minute, but looking forward to having Looney Spark and Electrify in the building. So, keeping fingers crossed, all right? Because I know they're busy now as we're getting ready. Call Naya to interview who? You find out like problems? Listen, no. It's a no for me. Let me do my roll call. Good morning, Betty and Duncan. Good morning, Shante. Good morning, Christelle. Good morning, Val. Good morning, Drea. Good morning, Michelle Douglas. Molly, good morning. Good morning, Jenilyn. Good morning. Who else is here? Marian. Good morning. I need my glasses. I'm not seeing well. Morning, Red Pepsi. Cindy Tallisford, good morning. The weekend was amazing. Thank you. Morning, Nigel Andrew. Good to have you in the building. Tam, good morning. I have a whole segment for Naya this morning. Wait for it. Coming up. Good morning. Morning, Ingrid. Morning, Glendolyn. Shanti, I have more days. I have more artists than days. Because it's Monday, final Monday in July. Betty Foray, good morning. Delroy, good morning. Alice, good morning. Randy, good morning. Morning, Natty. Good morning, Valerie Ross. Hope you all said your prayers this morning. Alexander, good morning. Hope you guys said your prayers and ready to embrace life and ready to step into the new month filled with crazy people. Bipolar people season is upon us.
Jehovah got me
Always right people season is on us.
mankind, unkind.
Confusion for no reason season is on us. Plucky season is upon us.
Demons, they want to see you fall. They want to see you fall. They love to see you.
Leo season.
Same man. God feed them. It's the same man.
Put up a little post this morning and they came out in their numbers.
That shelter them, yeah.
And they always prove me right.
I tell you they can't stop us.
So crackhead Leos.
I want to send me back.
Listen, and they came in the numbers, a whole set of pictures with lion and this, that, and nobody cares about y'all and your lions. Not as if y'all could fight any lions. Makisa shine bright like a neon. The Leo people just want people to be afraid of them. For what reason, I don't know. Nobody is scared of y'all. You're not supposed to be Leo and lions and lionesses and what have you. And if you see the real lion or lioness, you'll be running just like the rest of us. So with this fake pretense of, oh, we this, we that, we lions and hear me roar. Listen, cut it out. Y'all be running just like the rest of us. All right? No, y'all be putting y'all the lions and Leos and lionesses in y'all nonsense for, because not like y'all gonna stand up and fight with them. So sit just like the rest of us, okay? Yeah, always bullying people. Bully bad. Pick up yourself. Only making a whole set of noise. Pelt stone and run. Anyways, it's Monday. One more Monday to go before we're on the road in our feathers. That's what I'm waiting for. Set a mount and name busting boy. Only noise alone y'all make. Lee, you're a Leo too? Oh my gosh. But don't appreciate the negativity of my sign. I swear everybody I know and their mother is a Leo. Lee, you're a Leo? Why did I have you pegged as a Virgo? Yeah, you got that Leo energy. Yes, yes, yes. You have that Leo energy. Oh, wow. Anywho's, like I said, nobody cares about y'all crackhead Leos. All right, moving along. So, there's so much, like I said, I was supposed to have my guest this morning. Tamara. Good morning, sissy. How are you? And Shauna, another Leo. Oh, my God. Yeah, just plentiful. Like, let me play that song for y'all. I want y'all to do, what Randy say? Go back. Just back. Like, yeah, just plentiful. Congratulations to all the finalists. We're through with the groovy, we're through with the soca, we're through with the calypso. I had the opportunity to look at all of them in the comfort of my home. And I thought I was gonna fall asleep halfway through the calypso, but surprisingly, I stood awake for the entire calypso and I fell asleep during the soca, the power. The calypsos were really, really good. I mean, they were just from start to finish. I mean, there were some more. There were some that stood out more than the others, but for the most part, it was pretty good. And I want to say, congratulations, Valine was. Listen, I was gonna go to the SMC office and fight somebody this morning, literally fight somebody, if I did not see her name on that list. She was just so good. She started the show and she was so good. I'm like, one time, same time inside. Superstar again was really good. I liked what's his face? Pecos. The first song he did, Green and Yellow, that was a good song as well. I love Rootsman Kelly. His two renditions were just on the ball, on the money. So Big J was another artist that stood out for me. I love Big J's performance. And that young star, I think it was IMG. Yeah, very. Listen, Calypso isn't going away as we thought it. As long as we have young people in it, we're well on our way. So that's a really nice list for Calypso. Papa Jerry, Rootsman Kelly, Randy Isaac, Big J, IMG, Pecos, Valine, Sour Serpent, Prince, and Superstar really gave a good account of themselves. I love their renditions. They really, really represented well. So looking forward to see who will be wearing that crown. Same goes for the soca and of course for the groovy. Yeah, so congratulations to all the artists. You guys have been putting in the work, and we're here to see you on the final stage. Now the question is, who's gonna walk away with the title? For the power, we have Dash, we have Robulus, and Robulus was really good. The farmer, I like that song. It was really good. I thought it could be a little bit longer. Like he needs to add another verse or two to it. It was like came on stage, and by the time he warmed up, he was done. So Robulus probably need to go back to the drawing board and add another two verses to it. Yeah, Tall Pre, Muddy, Shamak, congratulations, Lil Jello, Squeeze Head. Looney Spark and Electrify, Boise, Mr. Walkie, and Hits into the power. Y'all could fight up with your power, but I'm keeping my eye on the groovy. The groovy to me is where the real competition is because all the songs, they're just so good, you know? We have Dash, Terra, the Governor, Lil Jello, Superflying Flint. Talking about Superflying Flint, let me just give the names first. Ronnie J, Valine, Blackadan, Looney Spark, Electrify, Boise, Mr. Walkie, Mr. Golden. There's a lot of you, I realize, you're just new to this and you're just keen on competition. You only know the Boise and the Dash, and you're new to this. We have to understand we have a younger generation, right? So for those of us who've been there, 40 plus, we've seen them. We understand what music and what the judges look for. We've experienced all types of soca to get to this point. And I saw folks saying that Superflying Flint shouldn't be there. Y'all are getting carried away by the hype and by who you know and who you favor. When it comes to competition, it's not about who you favor. That's not what the judges look for. And if we're looking at the criteria, Superflying Flint definitely nailed it. He might be, a lot, but as an artist, you have to be different, you know? This is all part of the whole artistic thingy. And I just admire the way his ability to just change and flip the script. But he was really good. He was clear. He was not doing this hand over the mic. You could hear him. He was engaging, his antics and everything. It was all part of the performance. So he deserves his part there. Really deserved it. So don't just look at, okay, this name or that name. Look at the performance. Listen to the lyrics of the songs. The way they put it down. All of that has a part to play in, getting the judges nod. But I must say, this is one of the years I think the judges really did a good job because they had so many good songs to choose from. I think for the most part, they did a very, very, very good job in choosing the finalists that we now have, right? So I want to say congratulations to them. They really, right sides. Listen, Super's performance was boss. His confidence. Super NK, if one person jumping for him, well, Pepsi probably the one. But Super on stage having a ball of a time. Super enjoys. Somebody get me Super, please. I've been trying to find a number. I want to talk to Super this week. Brent, do you have yeah. Flint and Blackadan were the only two who held their mics the correct way at the base, so you could hear them clearly. I don't get why these artists continue to hold their hands over the mic and over their nose. They hold the mic and their hand is like this. Like, listen to this. Now listen to this. And you have this. Isn't it muffled when I do this compared to when I do this? So cut that habit out. Learn to hold your mic properly at the base of the mic. Nobody wants to. You want clarity. I want to hear what you're saying, what you're singing. And Blackadan was good there. Himself and Flint, they really, really held it down. Yeah? Blocking their nose and still blocking the mic. What is that for? Anywho's, Brands, it's your job to get me Flint Thursday. I would love to have Flint in studio to end this week. I've been trying, but y'all are not helping me. I want to get Flint in the studio. Probably for Thursday, God's will. Anybody can help me with a contact number or where I can find Flint, I'll greatly appreciate it. Yeah, super. Andrea, good morning. I didn't see you come in. Morning, Corey. Morning, Sonia. Did I say morning to you yet? But anyways, if you come late. Chanel, Cassia Williams, good morning. Chanel, you could come after Carnival Tuesday. So right now, guys, we're on the home stretch. We're about to put away the month of July and jump into the month of August. Brands, permit me to share your piece this morning because that's what I wanted to talk about. And I saw a couple minutes ago you posted something, and I swear that was going to be so you sort of helped me. So permission to read what you wrote. I'm Let's talk, all right? And I love if you guys can call if you wish. You can send a voice note if you wish. And bantering, right? Back and forth. There's nothing wrong with it. It's healthy. It adds fire to it adds fire to the conversation. It gives the competition, more energy. There's nothing wrong with bantering and you having a side and having a favorite artist and who you support and you're a fan of. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. It's quite healthy once we keep it within the confines of respect. And for the past couple of days, I realized that we're going down a road. I don't know if it's fame some of y'all want, or it's just a time when you get a little bit of relevance and people, a couple more likes or a couple more views, because apart from that, like, nobody pays you any mind. But some of y'all are pushing the disrespect envelope a whole lot lately, and it's not necessary, right? And while we're at it, I need to find somebody who can go and take Dingan Henry's phone, aka Little Natty, according to the commercial. Somebody need to take a Little Natty's phone. This boy have me stressing myself. He made a post about Sugarhead. You're looking like you could take it home. So I'm like, who is Sugarhead? I wouldn't have you calling Tara Sugarhead, all right? I would not have you. Until somebody had to be like, listen, you slow? Bag of sugar. Spice Mask, could we just put in Natty and Thunder as how many people we have? 11? Do we need put them in as 10 or 11 or 12? Could we just because it's apparent that Dingan is having withdrawal symptoms from not participating. He's not taking it too well. What you call it, boy, Sugarhead? I'm like, what are you talking about, Sugarhead? Who is Sugarhead? So I'm like, I couldn't contain it anymore. I'm like, I went on this post and I'm like, who is Sugarhead? And people under it looking at me like I'm crazy, like, you don't get it? Like, somebody came and they put a dip my head in the bag of sugar. And I'm like, oh, now I get who is Sugarhead. Listen, y'all need to take Dingan's phone away from him. I swear, Dingan have me literally in tears every time I go to his page, But it's all fun. And Mr. Feet. So I'm like, who's Mr. Feet? Like Mr. Legs. Oh God, somebody really need. I need that. Listen. Mr. Feet and Sugarhead. Friends, trust me, I was really, really slow. I swear I did not catch up on it until the person typed in dip my head in the bag of sugar. That's when I got it. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe hours I'm here busting my brain trying to figure out who is Sugarhead. So Sugarhead is Tara, and Mr. Feet is Mr. Legs. This boy, I swear, but you can't be mad at him because with him, you can see it's good fun. It's jest. It's nothing to take personal. But there are some of you that obviously don't know where to draw the line, and y'all bouncing really low. You know Tangla song, the song couple years about bouncing low? Y'all going in the drain low. Like Lally, like so I saw some of y'all in Juve in July dabbing in the mud, putting y'all face in that old mud water where Daigo Donkey and them does be up. I'm like, y'all do anything for fun. I swear y'all didn't know them donkey does be up in that. Anyways, I hope y'all didn't get no ringworm and no what's the thing? Shof. What's the name of the thing my mother used to say? Something where your skin just start to bust out. I hope y'all showered with some blue soap, a good scrub down with some blue soap, and some J's when y'all finish. Because the way I see y'all be in mud, like anyway, man, you're good they say, so probably good for your skin. Anywho's. As I was saying, I think we kind of bouncing low, and I'm not sure that is how it's meant to be. From since King Hatchet was a hammer, rivalry has been there. The pig hung has been there. If we go back to the days of even the Ajamo and the Inspector and the Wizard, and it's always been there, but it has always been clean and respectful. That man would make up on the night of competition. They drop a line, drop a verse, a whole verse. Remember the war with Papa Jerry and Tall Pre back in the day? It was a lyrical war, and they made that clear. A whole war part one and war part two. It has always been there. So it's nothing new. It's nothing new. It might be new to the young people now who are just, getting into it and just starting to go out and starting, but for the most part, for those of us who's been around for a long time, this isn't new. What is new is how you people are taking it to another level and getting personal about it and bringing people's personal lives, what they do outside of the stage, into it. And that is not kosher. What a man chooses to do with his money or not is his business. So whether somebody wins and chooses to spend it all by blast or whatever, that is their problem. Why do we take on people's load with things that have nothing to do with us? Can we just stick to the script of who's going to win? Whoever chooses to do it, people could make fairs, could do whatever. It's their money. And people seem to think that it's okay, or because you're in the public light, to say what you want about people, and it should be okay because you're an artist or because you're into this. Or no, it's not okay. Just a couple weeks ago, we were talking about bullying and depression and suicides. We are just so convenient. It's not even funny. But then, for our own personal amusement and entertainment, we attack people. And we forget just a couple weeks ago, we were talking about being nice to each other and being. That is why I don't take half of you seriously. Because I know it's just all for the book and for the gram. What does a man, what does it have to do with me or you, what somebody chooses to do with the money? Can we just stick to the script of if it's going to be Vil or Nil, or it's going to be men from the north, and just walk with that? Why we have to go into people's personal lives? It's like y'all get excited about it and get so, like you could see the joy. And it's not even the artists, it's the fans. The fans, like y'all have no, like, y'all just bong away, like, it is not necessary. We can support our favorite artists without the bashing, without the belittling, and getting into the personal affairs of others. We can do it. It is not necessary. And I think grown people, listen, it's not necessary. All right? You are probably new to it, but draw back. Take a step back. It is not necessary to be that way. We can support who we support. Everybody wouldn't support the same person. You like Boise for whatever reason, Somebody likes Dash, another person like Looney Spark Electrify, another person like Muddy, Squeezehead, whoever. We like different. I mean, we can just like everybody, but we favor one more on the night of competition because it's safe to say, I think we enjoy all of their music. You don't only listen to one particular artist throughout the entire season. We listen to all, but on the big night competition stage, we have a favorite. There's one we want to win, right? And that is okay. That is okay. We don't need to do the belittling to prove a point. It's not going to make the person weaker. It's not going to make them stronger. Yeah, it's not. We don't need to lose ourselves just to say we support because some of us are doing, well, not us. Some of y'all are doing too much. And then you're hearing, oh, and I had to write this piece. I think it was Saturday or Friday. I wrote about it, about who fear who, and as like you said, Dash does not fear Boise, and Boise sure as hell does not fear Dash. And I see it more as respect than fear. There's other people in the competition, but to me, these are the two that stand out more. These are the two who have won the title numerous time compared to the others. We see these as the that's for want of a better word, who we look to. That's like that's like where you who you mark from in a competition, and they're saying, okay, well, what happened to the reigning monarch for both Groovy and Power? Yes, they're there, but remember, the two that we're talking about, they were not there last year, right? And most people see the two artists as being very strong, and it's not to diminish the value of the other artists, but it is what it is, you know. And everybody knows in a competition, for example, when you're in class, right, and you did an exam, didn't you always strive to go after the person who always comes first? You want to take their position. So if there's this student in the class, so every term, first, you study hard to beat her, not beat who's behind you, but beat who is ahead of you. In a competition, you don't go after your weakest opponent, you go after the strong. And both artists, we are fully aware they can capture both titles or one or both of the titles. When athletes run, they're not running behind the slowest athlete, they're running to overtake the fastest one. Both artists are among the best we have, and this isn't to discredit the other artists because any number could play on the night. Competition is on the night. The night. Anything could happen. Remember, it was who bird that got stuck up in was it Tara? Somebody props got stuck up in, was it a bird or the plane or something got stuck and he was trying to come down and couldn't come down? Anything could happen. Any number could play. So what we can do is, assume and have favorite and hope that they win, but it can go either way. It can go either way on the night. Anything could happen. A man could just trip up, forget he line. Bud could stick, the prop could stick, all kind of anything could go wrong. Competition is on the night, but both have won numerous times, so of course that's who will be the most talked about. These men turn to different animals on stage, and while you may not support a song, you may not like a song or feel a song, nah man, wasn't killer. There was somebody who does it the year before. Was Tara, man. I think Tara about 2 or 3 years ago. There was a plane or something he had that was up in the air and couldn't come down, and he had to stay up there and sing. Come now, man. Y'all just going. What are just going so come on I can do? Just run up and down, run up and down. Somebody's prop got stuck. I remember that vividly. I was there. The plane. I read that. Thanks. The plane, the bird or the plane, whichever one. Something was up in the air and was not coming down. So both artists are brilliant artists. All of the artists who made it to the final round of competition stand a chance. But of course, there will always be one who will stand out more, and they win. What's his name? IMG. What is this song say? Next thing stupid. So Pre just come and give all you a 50 for his 50th birthday, and he drop a serious blow on all you. Fantastic Friday. So we want to win as much as possible. But Free could just drop down in the stadium with all them three. And next thing you hear, coming in position 3, Dash, position 2 Boise, position 1, Wilt Cambridge. Anything can happen. Anybody, any number could play. There's no one, nobody has, like, you gain points before. It's not you're going to school and you're doing theory and practical. And your practical points are added to the theory. No. Everybody starts with a clean slate from 0 and work their way up. Any number could play. Even Farmer. Robulus came and he did him. Listen, Farmer ain't come to play with y'all. He came, put on his song, left the stage. No long talk. No yap. It was clear. Did his thing, came off the stage. There, any number could play. So, you see, oh God, I would have too powerful. Don't say that. A lot of all y'all get stroke, eh? So you better start getting your y'all better start getting, what's the thing they just take for high blood pressure? Y'all need to start getting that up because some of all might fall down boop in the stadium come next Friday. The rate y'all going. Anyways, want to shout out Kenny and Kellen in Toronto. Good to have you guys on the inside. Montreal. Why I always say everybody's from Toronto? So Montreal on the inside. Big up, guys. Good to have you on the inside. Are you on the live? Let me check. Yeah, I want to read Brenda's piece this morning because I realized we're getting carried away. So Brenda wrote, and I'm hearing a whole lot of that. I don't know why we just take on people problems again, like I said. First to begin with, Jalen never came and told you he wanted to tour and he want to do this. We want that for him. The man never said that is what he wants or that's his priority. We don't know the young man's onions. I guess the people closest to him will do so, but sometimes we just... Why do we have a habit of walking our lives and want to run other people's lives? But when it comes to our own, we wouldn't want people. And I always look at it this way, right? I wouldn't want nobody to come tell me what to do or dictate to me what I should do. So what gives me the right to do that to somebody else? And as Brenda said, Draw Near by Boise was designed and constructed to win the Soca Mona competition. That is the goal. The boy is a competition, Bobo. That's what he care about. That's what he like. That's what... This boy just you're the same cool and calm, and when you reach on stage, he's a different beast you seen on stage. And he'd be like, whoa, what a transformation. He goes into battle mode. That is his goal, his end game. So according to her, the composition is not about hype or popularity on radio or party. That is not its purpose. Pay attention to what happened on stage Friday night. We can see how he stroked and commanded that audience to his calls and responses, whipping them into a frenzy. It is a psychological thing. That guy lives for this thing. It's all he sees. He's a master. Many of us will say he needs to do more and go there, yada, 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 in his own time. Whilst we identified that should not minimize his impact on the industry. He addresses the going out there calls through the many groove releases in the last 2 years. His global reach rollout plan is in train. We have to respect what he wants for himself. It is not our goals, it is his. And what gets him fired up is that Soca Mona competition. He breathes fire. We all have our horses in the race, but let us not lose the opportunity to celebrate and to recognize the utter brilliance of this Grenadian creative, Jalen Olive. He will be a point of reference for generations to come, and let us not miss the moment with trivialities. And that is like how I want to end this morning. Let people be what they want to be. Let people do what they want to do. You do what you want to do. You can't make everybody happy. I'm not roti. I'm not rum. Let people do what they want to do. Let people do what makes them happy. And you do what makes you happy. Right? Who we support, let's continue to support them. Let's continue to encourage them. Because It's like y'all think these artists have blinders on and they're not seeing what some of you post about them. And then when they block you, y'all still get upset. But I'm not mad at them because you don't want anything disturbing your mental around this time. You want to be in carnival mode, you want to be in competition mode, and these are distractions. And it's not criticism that helps, but some of the things are just to break and to pull them down. So, like I do, and I always encourage other people to do, block y'all. Some of you act as though you have right to somebody's page, or we have shares, or we have some partnership where you must. No, you don't. This is my page. This is your page. I'm in control. I'm a chief CEO, manager, everything on my page. So if there's anything that is disturbing my cyber health, I'll block you. And I encourage everybody else to do that. Didn't see how to be going back and forth with people and making people assault all the and abuse you all. Hello, hit the BLOCK button. Mark put it there for a reason. He didn't put it there for style or to make up numbers or to make up buttons. He put it there to be used to protect your cyber health. So click it as often as you can. What you don't see can hurt you. It can't stress you. It can't nothing. Like, just block and move on. Roman roti does make everybody. I never hear nobody say roti and make them happy yet. Unless they get a bad roti and send them in the toilet. But for the most part, rum does make everybody happy. Because as you all drink it, right? So just block them and move on. Y'all so bold. Y'all want to go on people's page, say what you want. Y'all want to tag people, say what you want. And when they block you, you're still upset, or they petty and skin thin and they're sensitive. Like, y'all. If Plucky was a person, I swear it would be Grenadians. How do you just go about stressing out a person and still get upset when the person do what they think is best for them? So then continue. Now it defeats the purpose because now they're no longer seeing it. So if you choose to make other status, what have you, you're just looking like boo-boo on your own. But you can support. You can be a fan. You can have your favorite without dimming the light of another artist. They're all good in their own way. They're all good in their own way. We've seen their contributions year after year. And if that isn't enough to respect them, well, I don't know what is. None of us ask them, hey, do you need help to record for the season? Picture a carnival without music. If all of them decided, you know what, we're not doing this no more. Yeah, you might say we have old songs to listen to, but who wants to hear that in a new season? Nobody. We want new, fresh vibes. I'm sure none of you will reach out and ask, do you need help to record? I know somebody who's putting on an event, I can get you on that event. No. They're all making their contribution in their own way. Yeah? So as much as you may have a favorite, it is not necessary to find a way and mean every single minute of the day a million status. Y'all don't think about how that these people are, and that is the problem. I don't understand. It's like y'all think people who are in the spotlight, like myself, this artist, it's like we don't have feelings. There's big stone in our veins. There's like water, no blood running through our veins. Like you don't feel, like you don't have no emotions. People have emotions, and as much as you would tell people, oh, have a thin, do you have a thick skin? And there's the thing about it is, y'all will be telling other people have a thick skin. But when it comes to you, y'all cussing the marriage, the parish, the everybody. But you want other people to have thick skin, but you have a thin one and want to curse everybody out. They are humans as well. They have feelings, emotions, and blood. Yes, you might say it's just joke, but what do they always say? What is joke for school children is death for crap. Well, not everybody's built to deal with things like that. And yes, while it might be fun, some of you really take it too far and getting personal. And there's absolutely no need for that. It's not that serious. Let us enjoy the music. Let's appreciate the artists, the hard work that they put in. going out there every year, representing, recording, big up all the producers, everybody that make this thing what it is. It is not necessary to pull somebody down to make another person shine. You don't need to pull another artist to make your artist shine. They're all shining in their own way. They're all good in their own way. Yeah? So please, 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 let's love and respect and support. Yeah? For instance, we have some upcoming through what Looney, Spark, and Electrify are doing, but it's some time yet. Let's appreciate it and stop fighting. The divisiveness is not good. Music and art is one of the things that's great about Grenada. Look, Bungie sing a whole song about entering Greensland. You feel they want to be here because they see it, they feel it. When these artists come to events and they look at how we, the artists or local artists, are on stage, and how we love and appreciate the music, how we support it, and the vibe and energy, they're standing, literally standing. I remember Farmer saying, standing in the back for Vaughn's event, and he was like, "Boy, they really know how to have a good time. And I wish I could get them kind of energy in South. Them man just studying you on stage, fighting up, and they ain't bothering with you." We have an amazing thing here. Let's not get carried away with the negative energy. Let's continue to support them, support everybody. You're going to have your favorite in competition. You draw the line. Ville, men from the north. And what I like about it this year is we have representation from around the entire island and Carriacou, right? We have, hold on, I was going through the groovy list and I was like, wow. So that means all the parishes will be at the stadium because we have representation from all of the parishes. We have Dash, St. George, Terra, St. Patrick, Jello, St. Patrick, Flint, Carriacou, Rooney J from St. John, Valine, St. Andrew. Where Blacker representing? Blacker is representing St. John or St. George. Looney, Spark, and Electrify, St. Patrick, Boise, St. Patrick, Mr. Walkie, St. David, Mr. Golden, Carriacou. So there's no reason why everybody shouldn't come out and support them, right? Because we have representation from all over. We have representation from all over. Yeah? And the same for the soca, with the exception of Carriacou. We have representation. So let's just come out and support all the artists. The music this year is, it's like, especially the grooves, it's like sugar. The quality, the lyrics, the topics, they're so good. Kevon, I don't eat out on Mondays. I have food in my house. I cooked yesterday. Sheena says that's just how some people are. They do it to their own friends and family. Who is an artist? Man, we gotta make a change somewhere. St. John for Blacker. Okay, so Blacker representing both. St. John. All right. Either way, we have representation around the entire island, for the entire island, and I am so happy for all the artists. And I just want everybody to just support them. Make a little back and forth. It's nice to see the little pick on and the little back and forth, and but when it starts getting disrespectful and personal, pull back. And those of you liking and loving, encourage them to pull back. That is why you see, when I'm blocking, I ain't just blocking the perpetrator, I'm blocking the person who write it. I'm blocking the person who like it, who love it, who laugh at it. Once I see you are wrong it, you'll get blocked. Because, as I always say, if something I know nothing and something that concern me, I pass it straight. I do not give any emotions. I laugh to myself and I keep it moving. But once you decide, you know what, I'm entertained, you're going to get blocked. And don't come and message me and ask me to unblock you. Did nothing. I'm not crazy. So if you like it, you love it, you ha it, you get blocked. Maintain that same energy and protect your space. Shout out to all the females. Shout out to all the female artists. Big up to Superstar. Big up to Valine on the Calypso side of things. So proud of you guys. And let's continue to the UK in the building. Hey, Kelly, let's continue to just show them all the love and support that they need at this time. All right. And here, Natty, yeah, the Pekong probably need to stop. We're not mature enough, Burns. Listen, people look for reasons. And when you have to look for them in the jokes, not all joke is a joke, eh? Sometimes that's where the seriousness and how people really feel about you and how they see you. It's in the joke. Those that they try to mask with a LOL and pretend it's funny, sometimes that's how they really feel about you. Yeah? So people are looking for reasons to express their true feelings towards others. So they project using Pekong. Mean-spiritedness and Pekong are two different things. There's no jokes. Some are attacks. Look for the attacks in the jokes. Don't get fooled by the LOL. A lot of how people feel are actually in LOL. Yeah? And on that note, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks so much for checking in. And have yourselves a great Monday. And like I said, go easy on them. All right? It's okay to support. Okay to have somebody that you favor more than the other. But let's just go easy on the attacks. All right, guys? I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much, Western Union, for powering up our Monday. Final Monday in July. We'll be back tomorrow with more. Jackie, come up my live. What are you doing? Interview? You sing song? You're going for Queen? What you doing? Bring you here to make confusion. Nichelle, thank you. Come on, make bad squad come up in here. No, we good. Yeah, later.